What teacher's behavior should have had them fired on the spot? I was at work when my phone buzzed with a text from my daughter, Leah. Dad, the substitute teacher doesn't believe that my prosthetic leg is real. My heart stopped. Leah kept sending me messages, one after the other. The substitute teacher is threatening to rip it off. She thinks I'm using it to cheat on an exam. Help, Dad, she's walking towards me with scissors. I'm in room 98. Then nothing. My phone buzzed with texts from her best friend. The substitute teacher doesn't believe Leah. She's about to rip off her prosthetic leg. Then another text. She's taking our phones. Help, sir, please. She locked the door so we can't leave. Then nothing. I called the school while running through the parking lot, nearly ripping my car door off its hinges. The secretary answered on the third ring with her rehearsed greeting, but I cut her off. My daughter's in room 98. The substitute teacher is trying to forcibly remove her prosthetic leg. There was silence for a moment, then, I'm sorry, what? Her prosthetic leg. The teacher thinks she's cheating and doesn't believe the prosthetic leg is real. I was in my car now, already speeding down the highway. Sir, I'll need to verify this with, my daughter is disabled and being assaulted by your staff member right now. The secretary's voice shifted to that condescending tone they use when they think parents are overreacting. Sir, I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. This teacher has been teaching for 40 years. I practically screamed into the phone while merging into traffic. She's threatening to cut off my daughter's prosthetic with scissors. That seems unlikely, the secretary said slowly, like she was talking to a child having a tantrum. Our substitutes are thoroughly vetted professionals. Beep. I hung up and called 911. My daughter is being attacked by a teacher at Oak Tree Middle School in room 98. The teacher locked the door and won't let anyone help her. We're dispatching units now, sir. Stay calm. Obviously, I didn't stay calm. The drive to the school took 11 minutes, but I got there in 5. When I finally screeched into the parking lot, I could see room 98's windows from outside. The blinds were closed, which was already breaking the school rule of never allowing blinds to be closed during school hours. My heart was pounding with adrenaline as I ran through the main entrance. The secretary looked up from her computer, mouth already opening to tell me about visitor sign-in procedures, but I sprinted past her desk. I could hear her yelling about protocols, but I didn't care. I took the stairs 3 at a time, my legs burning, following the room numbers until I reached Leah's classroom. I tried to open the door, but it was locked. I could hear muffled voices inside. The substitute teacher was screaming, and my baby girl Leah was crying. She sounded like she was in pain. Bang, bang, bang. I pounded on the door so hard the frame shook. Open this door now! Go away! The substitute responded. I'm checking if my students are cheating. I pressed my ear to the door and heard Leah sobbing. Please, my prosthetic leg is real. I showed you the scars. Please stop pulling. That's when I heard it. Click. The sound of the prosthetic buckles being forced open. A rage filled me. I was seeing red like never before. I backed up and started slamming my shoulder into the door, using myself as a human battering ram. But these doors were reinforced with extra infrastructure. It barely moved. Bang. I tried again, the impact sending pain through my arm. By now, the secretary had caught up to me. Sir, stop. You're damaging school property. I'm calling the principal. Then get my Leah out of this classroom now. I knew we didn't have much time left. From inside the room, I heard Leah scream like she was being tortured. Suddenly, I felt myself grabbing the fire extinguisher from the wall and started hammering it against the door handle. The handle was finally making a dent. Other classroom doors opened, teachers peering out to see what was going on, but no one was helping. When I finally got the door open, the scene inside made me physically sick. Leah was screaming, crying on the floor. Her prosthetic was twisted at an unnatural angle, the skin underneath red and raw from the pulling. The substitute stood over her with scissors in her hand, saying, "Stop being dramatic. We all know it's fake." I shoved past the old woman and dropped to my knees beside Leah. Her stump was bleeding where the socket had been forced and twisted. That's when the police finally arrived. Leah went to the hospital and the substitute was given paid time off, but that wasn't enough for me. So let's just say the substitute is now a missing persons case.